I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Loop is out, and I'm ready to send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
12. Here we go. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. Look at this, going deep right away. They connect on the deep shot. We will get this inside the 30.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On first down, here's Burrow. That's going to be caught by all. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Bengals, first down. 1st and 10.
Handoff. Here's McLaughlin. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
11. Here we go. 11 mighty. 180.
Burrow from the gun. Getting out to his left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Caden, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. Now, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive. I would be. You certainly love to end every drive with a touchdown, but considering where that drive started, Kate, you'll take 3.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll whip this one up to the 28. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Jackson yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
It's Henry on the counter. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Pass pulled in by Henry. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
We've set it down from 37.
Right 80. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Dump off to his fullback. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Stick it in the air. It's Burrow. He put everything he's got behind it. Toward Chase, but it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. One falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Play fake. Jackson. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using... An early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
180. Right up.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Running back sent in motion. Jackson now on 3rd. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st. So Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down.
Motioning the tight end now. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
This is Henry on 2nd. Looks through and breaks away. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. A solid 8-yard gain there. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Henry running left. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited the gain they did.
Man in motion here.
We changed it.
First down. Here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they take him down right along the 30.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3 now. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Henry running to the left. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
Well, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Lamar off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Bengals get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun.
Burrow to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Offense defense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
11, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
His work begins at the 31. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. A new set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st down throw for Jackson. He throws a bullet deep to the right and in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Bengals 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
22-yard line.
On 2, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow. Connects with his back to Leo McLaughlin. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Bengals 1st down.
11 MT. 11 MT.
1st and 10.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
12.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
On 1, ready?
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd.
Here we go. What? Stop.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Jump off, caught by his back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On 1st down, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time, and that'll bring up second down. Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Field goal unit out there on second down as they try for 3 here before halftime. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. That's exactly what happened.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
11 Thomas. Right 80. Right shot. 12. Shot.
Looking to throw. And this one is launched downfield. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Has room down the left sideline. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Shot.
This drive is going to start with a run by McLaughlin. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Gun. Shot. Right 8. 11. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shot. 12. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now it's second down.
Here we go. Shot.
Here's Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
11, get set. Right, 80. 11 MT, 11 MT.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throwing again is Lamar. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A pickup of 17. And that's good for Ravens first down. New set of downs from 37.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Ravens.
From the gun, run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot to give your quarterback a chance.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. And plenty of hang time on this one. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 32-yard line.
On fire, ready?
First and 10 from the 32. He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time right. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
On first down, it's Gorindo. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled there by Mike Green. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4. at the Ravens' 40.
Burrow setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here we go. Dot!
Off the play fake. Burrow. Headed out right. Shovel pass complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
12. Dot!
On the handoff, this is McLaughlin. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good look by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small. You could not find a completion. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180!
Now it's Lamar. Setting up the screen, it's Flowers. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that a camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
180! What?
And you just get the play off. Forced out to his right. He's across the 35. And he's all the way up to the 41. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. So 1st down from the 41. Putting the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
From the gun, Jackson. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. You've got to just check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and netted some positive yards.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. Let's get that.
An inside handoff. McLaughlin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
11 empty. 11 empty. 11 Thomas. Dot.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st down 10. And they're on 48 yards.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Second down now, they need 7. Running once more with Henry. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Goes into the nickel set, 3rd down. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Ravens leading by 8. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. That's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They're going to pass it here. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's brought down after a short gain. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. He's going for it himself. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
Running for it. Here's Henry. Has a big hole left. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This is taken in at the 13. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Room up the sideline, now at the 40. 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
Complete at the 2. And he's not going to get